For as long as I can remember, every year on the night before the first frost, my parents do something a little weird. They don't call it a ritual. They just call it the heavy sleep. My dad spent all afternoon dragging heavy, white industrial bags from the garage into my bedroom. He'd pour a thick, perfect circle of coarse, jagged rock salt around my bed. And I mean, thick. It was like a literal wall of white crystals, 3 inches high. Then, my mom would come in with a small silver bowl. She'd dip her fingers in this cold, metallic-smelling oil and trace a single, wet line across my forehead and both my eyelids. She'd whisper, "Don't break the circle, Leo. No matter what you hear, no matter how much the floorboards creak, you do not step over the salt until the sun hits the rug." I used to think it was just some quirky, over-the-top superstition. You know, like not walking under ladders or something. I'd just lay there, scrolling on my phone, listening to the wind howl outside my window in suburban Ohio. But last night, I turned 16. And for the first time, I didn't fall asleep right away. At exactly 2 in the morning. I heard it. It wasn't the wind. It was a scratching. Slow, rhythmic, coming from under my bed. Like long, yellow fingernails dragging against the wood. Then, the weight. Something heavy pressed down on the mattress right next to my feet. I froze. My heart was pounding so hard I thought it would burst. I looked down, and there, in the moonlight, I saw a hand. But it wasn't human. It was gray, shriveled, and it was reaching out, trembling. It stopped exactly 1 inch away from the salt. The thing under my bed let out this low, frustrated hiss. Suddenly, I realized, the oil on my eyes? It wasn't for good luck, it was to keep me from seeing what my parents have been feeding, every single year, right under my pillows.